All right, so this morning, Season 2, Episode 1 of The Mandalorian, or Chapter 9, the episode The Marshal, debuted on Disney+, all for Season 1. Our little family tradition was to, as soon as I picked him up from school, we would watch the new episode. Year's 2020 is a little bit different, so our day started a little bit earlier. We checked it out. What's your name? Finn is here. He's ready to talk about The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1 with you. Let's get started. Okay, so after 10 months, we finally have a new episode of The Mandalorian. General impressions, what did you think about it?
I liked the broken down Mandalorian, the Mandalorian armor from Boba Fett. He's right there.
Yeah, he is right over. The actual Boba Fett is right here, and he's a lot shorter than you would expect in real life. So you like that we're getting kind of little teases to past Star Wars? What else did you like?
The worm thing, the dragon.
All right, well, actually, we're getting into specifics. Your general vibe, did you like the episode?
Yes.
How does it compare to Season 1?
Probably the biggest thing is probably Episode 1. Because of that, like, ice thing.
Yes, because both had creature worm things. Episode 2 also had a creature in it, too.
Yeah.
Came out of a cave.
Worm.
But, did you think this one was better than Season 1? Right on par? Like, this just feels like a nice addition right along with what we got?
I wouldn't say that yet. Okay. But for now, I think I'd say it's better than Season 1.
First impressions, better than Season 1.
Once the full season comes out.
Of course, yeah, right. Yeah. You know, you have to see the whole thing to get the context, to know where it's going. We've been talking about stories and story structures. Yeah. It's one of those things that you have to get the idea of what do they really want? How does that journey play out? How does this piece fit into the whole? So obviously, but general impressions, you're like just as amped for this season as you were for Season 1. All right, from there, let's get into the specifics. Speaking about the good things, what were your favorite parts specifically of Episode 1?
Probably like, yeah.
Mr. Mandalorian, or excuse me, Mr. Baby Yoda does his little joke.
Yeah.
That was in the trailer, and we see it here. I was guessing that was probably going to be the opening to the season of him just kind of on his quest to get some information, and so then you see him show up. And I was right. That was one of my guesses that turned out right. So you like that little gag right there?
Yeah, I thought that would be like Episode 2 or 4 or something.
You're expecting Episode 2 or 4, so something divisible by 2. So I guess it could have been 6 or 8 as well.
Yeah.
But not 7. That wouldn't make any sense. That'd be ridiculous. Okay, so you like that little joke, a little bit. Did you like the scene as a whole where he's beating guys up?
Yeah.
He actually got to win. A lot of times he loses in these episodes, so he actually got to win the fights. That was fun. Okay, other things you liked about the episode. He goes to what planet?
Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Like in Episode 5.
Like in episode...
Maybe it was 4.
4, yes. 5, we don't make a stop there. But we go. It's pretty common because we go there in Episode 1, 2, 4... 6, and then I guess at the end of Episode 9 we do as well. Yeah. So back to a pretty common place in the world of Star Wars, Tatooine, and what do we do there?
Help.
A mining colony.
Well, it's like Peli or something like that.
Something new name, wacky, but it's still a most.
Yeah.
So we get there, and this is where we see your friend, not Boba Fett, but Boba Fett.
Yes.
So
doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense?
He has the armor, but there's also a lot of questions.
There's a lot of questions.
How did the Jawas
gotcha.
Get it out of the Sarlacc pit?
Well, so I guess we'll just jump ahead to the end of this. So the theory would be that they didn't really do it, but Boba Fett was crawled out himself. And then he gave up. He just took his armor off, threw it down, decided to be a drifter in the desert. Because we see him at the end of the episode. So the thought would be that he survived, and then he traded his armor, or he just gave up, and he's just lost. He's lost his way. Because if you look at the timeline of when the events based off of this backstory for our new Boba Fett versus Endor versus Boba Fett getting eaten by the Sarlacc. Not a lot of time passes there. So he probably just got out, was like, I'm fed up with this whole thing. Jawas get it. He wanders around for 6 years. That's my theory.
Yeah.
It's a pretty amazing theory right there.
Wait, actually...
okay, what do you got for me?
In Battlefront 1, I like to play in this round with Hero Sarlacc Pits.
Okay.
That's not really what it's called. It's just a round with the Sarlacc Pits.
Okay.
Somewhere west.
Gotcha.
So I like jumping into there and then using as Boba Fett and the jump out using his jetpack.
Yeah. Here's an interesting thought as well. To that point, jumping out with the jetpack. This end of this episode, a guy in Mandalorian armor gets eaten by a big creature.
Yeah.
He gets out because he jetpacks around, and this is an even bigger creature that can eat a Sarlacc. So, once again, this is building in this idea of these big creatures have digestive issues. They don't digest Baclar armor very well, so you can potentially escape that way with your jetpack. Once again, giving away that perhaps Mr. Boba Fett got out and was just like, this whole mercenary thing, bounty hunting, not for me.
Right?
What else did you like about the episode?
Tusken Raider talking.
We do. Yeah, and their dogs talk too. That's pretty wild. But yeah, they talk, and they can be kind of friendly. You can be friends with them. They're not just people that kidnap mothers and get them killed. I don't speak the language, so I don't know what this chap is saying. But
I just yelling.
Gotcha. From the noises you heard, but you don't know what they mean. What other things did you like about it? Any final things you liked?
The acid throw up.
Yeah. Acid, it always is fun to throw up acid. Actually, it's
something I did Monday. Not last Monday.
He did. We went to the
Monday.
movies, and he threw up in the middle of the movies into his mask, which I would not recommend any part of what I just described, but that's what he partaked in. So, all right, so a bunch of things you liked about it, that we're going to Tatooine, another adventure, maybe better than season 1, but you got to wait to definitively say, what didn't you like about this episode?
Probably, like, not Boba Fett taking off the Boba Fett armor.
Oh, that he gave it up? You wanted him to keep it?
Yeah.
Did you want him to travel with Mando?
Yeah.
You wanted him to stick around?
It is episode 5, when we go to Tatooine, because, chapter 4 is where we meet Cara Dune.
Correct.
Which Cara Dune and not Boba Fett actually said the same thing. Mm-hmm. Till our paths cross.
Yes. So I would guess that that's kind of slang in the world of Star Wars for people that are these kind of drifters. That's why they said the same thing, not just lazy writing, though maybe it was lazy writing. But hopefully what that means is he's going to come back. Like, I'm hoping, kind of like what they did with season 1. Season 1, all along the way, we meet these different people in different contexts. And then like episode 7, we get Carl Weathers, Predator guy shows up. We get Cara Dune, we get Quill, the whole in IG-11, 4 different people that he met, 4 different places, team up together to try and save Mr. Baby Yoda. So I'm hoping that's what we're going to do again. So episode 1, we meet not Boba Fett, and then we'll meet all these other not characters. Supposedly we're going to get Ahsoka Tano, and maybe
not Jango Fett.
Not Boba Fett.
No, like
where Jango? Wait, what?
Like another person that has Jango Fett's armor.
Oh yeah, maybe for something like that. Maybe Captain Jango, something like that.
Captain Rex.
I'm hoping Captain Rex. I really want Captain Rex because they've said it's canon that he fought in the Battle of Endor because of a set photo that looks a lot like the animated version of him from the show Rebels. So I'd be totally down if we went down that path. So maybe at the end of the episode, what if you get real Boba Fett, Captain Rex, not Boba Fett, Ahsoka Tano battling the Darksaber in the last episode.
Yeah.
Just spitballing here. Man, fans' heads exploding.
Boba Fett, spitball. Ahsoka Tano, spitball. Captain Rex, spitball, not Boba Fett. Spitball, maybe Jango Fett, not Jango Fett.
Boom! Yeah, we just did that.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on this one? Anything you didn't like?
No.
Everything you liked about it. Only positives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Positive.
All right. What do you rate this one on a scale of 1 to 357?
Can we just do 1 to 10?
Fine. 1 to 10.
That's like a really high number.
It is. It is a high number.
Guess somewhere in between, like a halfway to 11, like a 1050.
Okay, so a 10.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
This guy loved that episode. So hopefully we'll be back next week to share his continuing thoughts, more of our theories on how it all works and everything like that. Say the word spitball a few more times. You'll learn more about his history of playing Battlefront. And keep talking movies and TV too much.
One more.
Oh, wait.
One more spitball?
One more spitball.
Spitball, Battlefront 2, Mandalorian coming, and boom!
He's spitballing that one. I don't think he knows exactly what spitballing means, but he really wants the Mandalorian to show up in Battlefront 2. Here's my theory on that one.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get too many big updates on Battlefront 2. You know why?
Why?
Because next month, what's coming out?
Christmas.
That's December. That's 2 months from now. It's confusing because we're a day away from November. In November, 1 day away, we're getting the next generation of video game consoles. PlayStation 5, Xbox, whatever the name that thing is. So what that means is they don't want to just keep updating that game that's several years old. That's old technology. What you want to do is you want to make Battlefront 3 with better graphics for the next gen. And in that one, you go, what does everybody love right now? What's the thing? What's the one Star Wars thing that people are aligned on and in agreement, unified? Mandalorian, good. So, I would guess there's a pretty good chance you can play as Mando, Cara Dune in Battlefront 3. Not that this game has been announced. I'm just theorizing with you, trying to help you understand how they think about some of this stuff. Any final thoughts this time before I start clapping again?
There may also be like a Baby Yoda without the mod because like a while ago.
You want to play as Baby Yoda in the Mandalorian, in Battlefront?
Yeah, because like
magic hand thing, and then he takes a nap.
Yeah, so like like a while ago, people said there was actually
you really did hurt the dog.
Yeah,
just like scratched her or something.
She bit my ear.
What? How?
I was scratching her. She thought I was trying to hurt her. So she just bit my ear.
Oh, nice. Fun and exciting. Things you learn while shooting videos. All right, any final thoughts first? We got to go.
Like the Baby Yoda thing from like the mod of Battlefront 2. That would just be no fun. Like if you needed a mod. Because like everybody likes Baby Yoda.
That's true. All right. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Bye-bye.